All right, so you know you did a good job when you can hold this. It is warm, don't get me wrong, but it's not burning my fingers, which is a sign that we didn't, one, burn our bit up, and two, go too fast. I mean, I'm able to hold this. So we'll do another one and I'll show you again. All right, well, we got the channel locks and we got the Allen wrenches, so that can only mean one thing. Hole saw videos. So first off, I'm going to show you a quick tip. I saw this whenever I was editing, and I didn't show you how to remove this. The best way to remove these is not with the screwdriver prying up. You can get them out, and then you can pull here, and sometimes they come right out. The best way is to take it from the actual hole saw mandrel, and then you've got more ways of attacking it. So the other thing, whenever you install these, don't tighten this thing all the way down here. Leave it up a little bit so you can see a window of where this is going to be sticking up. So there's my hole right there. So we want that to go into my hole saw. Now this hole saw is locked into this, but not tight. So no matter how much torque I give this, this won't tighten up on this to where I can't get it off. And then when you're done, you simply back this off, and it pulls those tabs from outside of this hole saw, and you're free to spin it off. So there you go. So we're going to do a couple of holes. We're going to do 1.5 inches, a 1.75 inches here. We're going to do a 3/4 with this guy. This is a pretty old bit with a crooked drill bit, but I'll show you a trick on this. Then we're going to throw some stuff on the floor. And then we're going to use one of these Milwaukee, the advertising for impacts, I guess. Don't use this on an impact. I'll show you why. You can, but it's not going to last near as long. Whenever I'm screwing into a plastic box or making a hole, I might run this on medium to high speed, but never full bore. We'll get into that in a minute. So first up, you'll see here we already have a 1/4 inch hole, and that's because I didn't know I was recording. So we're going to do it again. Now, this is a drill bit that is very crooked. You can probably see just how bad that is. So what's the trick to that? Well, believe it or not, you can actually knock this around a little bit. See, it's a lot worse. So I actually reuse these all the time because that's just the way it is. You can get it back to where it's pretty straight. So I'm going to make a hole right about, let's go right here. We'll probably get a piece of this wood, but we're going to run out of real estate if we don't. So we are going to drill a hole right here. And I'm going to show you a trick. So when you're drilling metal, you don't ever want high speed. That is a huge mistake. And a lot of newcomers think that because this thing is hexed and it's made for an impact drill, that you must need high speed. But these things actually don't have the same kind of torque that this drill does. This drill gives torque constantly as you're pushing, but as you apply pressure, this thing, you know, adapts to your pressure and turns it into impacts at high speed. So this is actually the proper drill for this job, and I'll show you why. So let's get to it. We're just going to apply pressure here with my hand, pretty steady pressure. And somehow we're in hammer drill because I don't like this thing. All right, here we go. You can see the bit's kind of wonky, but that's okay. We are pushing pretty hard. And you'll see we're actually making progress there. with the little chips there. Now before you go all the way through, this is a trick. I don't usually do it, but less experienced people can put this here, and that way this will make contact with the edge of the hole. That way whenever you finally do go through, your bit doesn't go somewhat crooked, because this will instantly snap off at an angle. Unlike wood is a little bit more forgiving, but when you get into drilling metal, it'll break this thing off instantly. So one of the tricks I like to do is to put a washer on it, and then you can be less careful. So here we go. Just like that. See, now we're on the wash, so look, no damage. There you go. All right. In we go, and we're going to apply more pressure here, just like this. Here we go. There you go. So you know you did a good job if you can touch your hole saw, for one, which I can. Okay, this is what the channel locks are for. I don't know if this is good for your drill or not, but I've been doing it for years, so yeah. All right, let's use the Milwaukee 1/2 inch, which is 7/8. Let's go over here. It's a little bouncy, but we'll still get it. So we're just going to apply pressure, not high speed, and here we go. There we go, and same thing. Pressure, but not high speed. There you go. Let's see how hot that bit is. That bit is only 77 degrees. Let's see if we can touch it. Oh yeah, all day. So, there. In my hand, oh, they're a little bit hot. In my hand. Touching it, that's a little warm there, but it's not hot. So, I mean, I don't know how much proof you need, one take, but it's not that warm. It is warm, but it's not hot. So, yeah. Then to get these out, it's kind of a pain. You know, you can take a screwdriver. They're supposed to have a spring that automatically bounces them out. I don't really like it because now you're putting your tip against the sharp, you know, hole saw thing. So the spring doesn't always work, and you wind up just struggling with it. These are good for plastic. There you go. There's the spring. All right, next we've got something more expensive. This has carbide teeth. This will do knockout quality holes for panels or whatever you're doing. This is really nice. It takes a fair bit more torque to use it, and a slightly more speed, but it is thicker, way thicker, so it can actually take the heat. It's got more room to dissipate. Slow and steady, and then just like before. There we we go. And constant pressure again. Now I'm going to stop so you can see this isn't even close to high speed. Let me show you what high speed sounds like. Okay, so we're going like, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch of trigger pull. We're in drill mode, by the way. So there's no clutch setting this, clutch setting that. This is a lot of torque. Make no mistake. There we go. Let's see how hot it got. I'm sure it's pretty warm. That is 90, 110 degrees. I don't want to touch it, but that's not that hot. I'm going to absolutely do a burner, and I'm going to show you how hot these things can get. I'm going to do it with my older hole saw. All right, here we go. I'm going to go about 3/4 speed. It's just a waste of a bit. I'm going to go practically like what someone would do, like that I would see at a job, but I'm not going to just kill it, you know, for realism. Here we go. There you go. How hot is it? 124. How hot is the hole? How hot is the thing? 130. I can actually feel the heat coming off of that. $131. Yeah, I definitely don't want to touch that. You can see the heat difference though. And all that adds up. Pretty warm. So let's go ahead and put this inside of this drill. Let's see how it does. We're gonna go right here. And just for reference, I'll show you how fast this thing can go. So we're going about 3/4 speed. I don't want to touch this one either. I'm scared. $80. Yeah, not hot as that. It's about 85, 90. Just a little bit warmer. Yeah, so that's how you drill metal. More so, you know, especially with a drill like this. And actually, you know, that was actually a workout. This video actually put a workout on this thing. Pretty warm. 106 degrees. Especially when you get up to the bigger bits, you know, you need more torque. You need a strong drill. This one can definitely do it. You'll also note that this will not fall in the hole like a standard hole saw. So if you were drilling into a panel, you wouldn't want to make contact with something down inside when this thing finally goes through. These have an extra lip right there so that they don't go through all the way, as does this one. Alright, well that's about it for the video. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought in the comments below.